underwater.
I'm going on down to Clay Island, regrettably so. Ferry just arrived. We'll be on the other one. Intra-island travel's free. Not sure for how much longer though. To put it out there. It looks as if they're both leaving. Okay, Islanders, it's the very next day here at Russell Island, and we're leaving the RSL right now. I did 2 songs solo, and I actually did a whole bunch of party songs as well, right after the second solo song. All the songs that I did in solo were actually from 2014, the year that the karaoke event actually started. So yes, the karaoke event actually started 7 years before my first ever time there. So yeah, so 7 years before my first ever event there in 2021. So yeah, I was actually up north at the time, Islanders. But you didn't know that. I was actually up at, I'm not sure if it was Marillion or Coromine Beach. I think it was February 2014 when I first started. So I was probably up at Marillion at the time, so it was about 9 k's south of Innisfail. So yeah, so I was about 9 k's drive south. There was actually a family that lived up the road from us that my dad was renting from. You guys know who that is. Saigodo was renting. Was actually renting through a landlady that lived up the road from him, so that's all good. It looks very, very foggy outside. It's looking a little foggy, as I can see. I'm not sure if you Islanders noticed this, but there was a bit of fog I found.
Steam coming off the road. The road's so hot. The steam's coming off the road.
Kind of looked a bit like fog there for a moment.
It does look like fog.
Oh, it's because is it the tarmac melting?
Yeah,
It must be the tarmac melting here. Because we've had like 6 or 7 heat waves this year so far. Because of the extreme amount of heat waves that we've been receiving here, the tarmac is literally melting on this road. Even though it's raining and all that, but it's still melting like crazy. We're getting too much rainfall, we're getting too much heat waves. We've got heat waves and rainfall in excess down here at the islands right now. It's not a pretty sight, Islanders, and believe me, it's not a pretty sight, and I don't think you Islanders would want to obviously commit to that, because if you choose to live somewhere, you pay the price. Now we're just cruising down the main street here. High Street, ironically, is the main street of Russell, other than Centre Road, of course. High Street's the main road of North Russell Island, and the main road of South Russell Island is Centre Road. So we do have 2 major road systems here at the Bay Islands. I'll admit to that. I'll see you Islanders inside. Okay, Islanders, just putting this in before I either edit some Island Life episodes or go straight to bed. I've obviously got some stuff. What's revealed for the rest of the week? Next week, nothing much, of course. And the week after that, nothing much again. Yes, Islanders, unfortunately, we're going to be on this island for a few more months. Just while the construction works are still underway at Redland Bay. So it's going to be a few more months on the island before we can head back over to the mainland again. Hopefully things will be back in full motion again. It's just not looking good at the moment, Islanders, unfortunately. And we're not too far from the timetable shifting arrangement as well. There's going to be a new timetable for our passenger ferry services this year too. So that'll be good on a more positive note. But it does also mean that ferries will be overflowing again. I've already said my bit. Now we just have to wait it out and find out what goes on, what we need to do, how we should approach the situation, everything. Because from here it's going to be tricky. And I know that it's not going to be the best arrangement at this time, but there's no choice on that. It's just how it is, and how it's going to be for a while. And that's that on that front. So yeah, don't have much planned this week and next week. Just play by ear, I believe, is the only option I have left in regards to that. I also got a video call from Uncle Thomas while I was at the RSL. Uncle Thomas, if you're watching this, mate, when I'm out in the RSL I can't really be answering you. Because for a start, the thing doesn't go off. Like the messenger call doesn't come through. Okay, because I don't have any like ringtone or anything like that. And when I'm at the RSL, I can't really hear you because there's people talking over the top of this device. So it's pretty unfortunate that I'm unable to get to you, Uncle Thomas. But when I'm at home, you can call me if I'm awake. Because when I'm at home and I'm awake, I can obviously answer you. So yeah, so probably try that in future, Uncle Thomas, because otherwise it's just going to be awkward. Alright, be back in a bit. Okay, Islanders, so I'm back in here again. Unfortunately, it just seems that my health's falling into a death trap here due to the intense summer heat that we've been experiencing here for the last few months. I barely made it out of 2017 alive. 2024 though, we've had more heat waves this year than we've had any other time in my life. And it's starting to get worse, Islanders. Yeah, so I think from here I'm just going to have to learn to take things easy from now on, Islanders. I can't be dealing with this anymore in my life. Air conditioning is going to have to be pretty much the norm from here. I don't know, but it seems blurry. It seems like the camera lens must be blurry or something. But yes, Islanders, unfortunately, with how things have been lately, it looks like I will have to, unfortunately, take things easy from here. Because things haven't been going too well for me in terms of the summer. I'm very lucky that I have air conditioning that will obviously get me through, barely. But I can't be going through any more heat waves like this. And I will be telling my extended family about the severity of this and how serious this really is. Because these heat waves are going to come back in the future. I can't be going through that. So, yeah, I'm just letting you Islanders know that this is serious. This isn't an act. This is dead serious. I have been going through this for long enough, but I can no longer do this. These heat waves, or these impending heat waves that are going to be coming up, I can't be battling them anymore. And I'm going to have to, unfortunately, take things easy from now on because I can't be doing this anymore. I can't be risking my life out there for you islanders for something like this. And I'm going to be on the island for a few months because of the construction at the marina. I can't be risking my life out there anymore for you islanders. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you islanders know about the situation before I make any more episodes in the future. Because, you know, this summer is putting me in harm's way. Especially considering that I almost didn't survive 2017. Thanks for watching this episode of Russell Island Adventures on Island Life. Leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.